Hello YouTube viewers and my friends. In last video we have seen Vollar attack. In this video I am going to demonstrate French defense with King's Indian attack variation. Before starting this lecture, I would like to share something with you. Those who are new to the chess, they don't know about how to play chess. Don't worry, I will make separate videos for beginners. I will teach rules and regulations of chess and I will make user friendly lectures. So don't bother about it. Still there is a lack of material and equipment. I order but still on the way. When the material and equipment arrived, I will start new videos for beginners. Okay. Today's game is I played French defense against one of my opponent. That game I am going to demonstrate today. Let's get started. White start with e4. I replied with pawn to e6. Here my opponent played French variation move, that is pawn to d3. To link this pawn, here I replied pawn to d5 to counterattack this pawn. This is known as French defense. I have played this opening 25 times with 40% win rate. I won 10 games out of 25. Some of games I didn't finish well. If you play accurately, you can manage to win. Here my opponent captured my pawn and I recaptured with my pawn. Here he played pawn to d4 to stop my pawn for further move. Then I played knight to c6 to attack this pawn, but immediately I can't take this pawn. Why? This queen eyeing on this pawn. Here my opponent overprotect this pawn with bishop to e3 and I played knight to f6. Here my opponent played h3. Why h3? He wants to stop my light square bishop g4 to attack this queen. So I played pawn to g6. Idea is to bring my bishop to g7 and later I castle on king side, attack on white's queen side. It looks like a accelerated dragon. So here my opponent played knight to f3. I played bishop to g7 and he played bishop to e2. Here I castle on king side. Here he played pawn to c3. I move my light square bishop to f5 to control these diagonal. He castle on king side. I played queen to d7. He attacked my queen with knight to e5. I capture with my knight and he certainly captured with the pawn. I played knight to e4, discover attack to this pawn. He has to protect this pawn with bishop to d4. In this position, if you play as a black, I give you few seconds. Can you find an amazing move or winning move? Can you guess what I had played in this position? Anyone? Bishop cross h3. Wow! First sight, it looks like a blunder. Many people may ask question to me. So what is the merit of this move? In chess.com also this move considered as a blunder. But I believe, confident on my own ability, I played this move. So those are beginners and who are new to the chess, those people difficult to understand why I played this move. Those who are intermediate player and played some games in online, they might not ask question to me. They could understand why I played this move. So here my opponent captured this bishop and I capture with queen. What I have done here is I opened up this file and also this file. That's why I sacrifice my bishop. Here my opponent played bishop to g4 to attack my queen and I simply drop back my queen to h4. He played queen to f3. Here I played pawn to f5 to attack this bishop. Here he certainly captured with n pheasant. So what is n pheasant? Here one doubt arises. If any pawn moves first time or move from initial position, that will beside the opponent pawn. That pawn can cross and take this pawn. So this is a one rule of chess. So anyway, I am going to teach those rules and regulations. Okay, I capture with my dark square bishop. Here he recapture with bishop and I capture with my rook. He cannot capture with rook. This rook protected by this knight. So queen forcefully has to move somewhere else. He played this move, queen to h3. Idea is to exchange the queens, but I declined this queen exchange. I played queen to g5, pinning this bishop. Here my opponent did first mistake in the game. He played this move, queen to h2. It is a big mistake. Why? He is losing this pawn, and if I played this move, this will not only attack the queen, it will attack the bishop. So he cannot defend this bishop. Anyway, he has a move like rook to g1 to protect this bishop, but it is miserable position to him. Here I played this move, rook to f8. It is double attack to this pawn. Instead of playing this one, I played this move. It is very strong move, and here my opponent resigned. He cannot survive longer. Look at these two pieces. They are almost out of the game. They are sleeping. So look at my piece structure. I have queen on throw, knight on wonderful position, and two rooks coordination. They are beautifully placed. This is also one of my best games. In this game, overall I played one inaccurate move. Otherwise, all I played very good moves. But b cross h3 chess.com not recommending, but I managed to win this game. I played on opponent mind. My opponent certainly fell on my trap. Thank you for watching my video. If you are watching for first time, please subscribe my channel and activate notifications while pressing bell icon, and share it to your friends, and also feel free comment on my video. If you have any doubt or query, place your comment in comment section.